because I'm not just on Kick, so got YouTube going and Twitch as well. Just jumping on here really quickly because I need to make a jig. This right here is the Afforda plane that we're making on the Light Sport Bros channel. And I need to make a jig as there is some cross member pieces that go in here. They actually kind of go a zigzag from here down, up, down, up, down, and then end here. So you have to have, I need to make a jig. This is a 2-inch 6061 tubing for the tail, the longerons, or where the tail gets mounted on back here. And these tubes are riveted in points here, but we want something to basically center them in between these gussets. So I need to make a 2-inch jig with a 1-inch hole in the middle, and then across one axis we need to drill an 1/8-inch drill hole to locate the pin that's the AN bolt that's going to go in into it. So and it's basically going to has to fit in between those two gussets right in this area here. So let's go ahead and get started. I would go ahead and print it and show you guys, but most likely I'm gonna have to run it on the other computer because of the way Bambu Studio is kind of stupid. My Bambu Studio here is connected to my printer back in Florida, not to. We'll go ahead and I'll throw an SD card in it and run the video there, and we'll post it later on if anybody wants to watch that thing. Right now, then go new design. Gonna top face, create a sketch on the top face, make this a rectangle. Go ahead and set our document settings because I do work in both millimeters and inches, so I don't. It defaults to millimeters because CNC that we use likes millimeters better. In this case, we're putting it in a 3D printer, so I'm gonna go ahead with inches. Now we're gonna create our center point rectangle. Fill that out. 2, tab 2, and of course this first one, I'm not sure the kerf on this filament. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and print it for the first time. Then I'm gonna hit it with a pair of calipers just to see how much is it off. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's mainly being used for centering the drill in the middle of the pipe. But so I don't know, a thousandth of an inch either side. I think a couple thou is probably gonna be fine, but I like to try to figure out the kerf for each filament and then make sure I can make it to exact, especially when you're prototyping stuff. It's nice to have it in. All right, so we got 2 inches there. Sketch and create a new sketch. Create it on the same plane. This one's going to be a center diameter circle. 1-inch tubing that we're using. So we're going to go here. We're going to go enter that sketch. This angle. Then go extrude that. Extrude that side. File plane. So we're going to go ahead and go there. We've got our 1-inch by 2-inch by 2-inch block. And then we're going to go ahead and hit extrude again. Already selected that profile for us. In case we're going to go ahead and click cut. Want to remove the inside of this to make the ability to put the aluminum tubing through it. Drag it through till we through. Okay. Now we've got good to go there. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the right here and sketch this plane. All right, so now we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and do a center point circle. Find that line. Drag that out. It's going to be 1/8 inch, so 5" our circle. I'm going to go ahead and click D, the D key on your keyboard. Go up here and hit your dimensions as well. But for Windows, it's D. I'm going to create our dimension. We're going to click the center of the circle here. Drag that up. Go 0.5. Oh, actually click it. 0.5. We want it to be halfway through that block. Enter. I'm going to set our dimension right here in the middle. And we're already on the center line. We don't have to worry about running a dimension from the other side. So we'll go and click Finish Sketch. Click this angle right here. Hit our Extrude button. Click. We can click it. Click that. Click that. Cut. All the way through. Our button. Now we've got that. We've got an 1/8 inch hole that's now drilling. That's going to be drilling right through the center of it. Now we'll go ahead and we will print this out, get it ready so that we can take it up to the shop this week and put it in between there. I'm going to go ahead and save this file. Save it. Port a plane, not the box. headset going to sleep. My headset went to sleep, so I apologize on that. Guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. So you guys, I can't play music, but I gotta trick this thing or tell this thing not to do auto power off. Anyway, that pretty much sums it up here for this one. I'll go ahead and listen to the video later and see if I can't dub in anything that quit. I think it was only a minute or two that went bad, but um, anybody who wants any 3D prototyping or whatever, don't hesitate to reach out to me and see if we can't do something for you. Um, we are basically putting all of this in for the CNC. We can make these parts a lot quicker. Some point. Planning on making like three of these, one for Cal, one for me, and probably one or more for the flight school here to have around, or flying club to use. Um, but if anybody has any questions regarding the Florida plane or any kit plane or any kind of 3D printing services like that, don't hesitate to ask. Anyway, that's all I got for now. It's a really short stream. I planned on running the 3D printer and everything for it, but having issues with the Bambu right now, so I'm take it over to the other computer and have her off. We will talk to you all later.